Alrighty, how we doing all you big bloody beautiful bastards out there? Welcome back to the channel. My name is GTGara5 and if you can hear a noise in the background, like mechanical noise, that's my washing machine going. I forgot to do the washing today. So I've got it running as I speak. Now hey, good news. I finally managed to fix all that bullshit that was happening with Need for Speed Most Wanted the stream before. What the problem was, sorry, I'm just getting everything loaded up. What the problem was that the game was trying to play all those cutscenes in full-fledged 4K resolution, which is so, and obviously my computer can't handle that and that at the same time, so hence why it was laggy. So what I did was I replaced the cutscenes with the generic 480p cutscenes that were on the game disc, and I did a wee little bandwidth test and it works like a charm. Who we got in chat? We've got Epic Shark. How you doing, old mate? How have things been? I think it's a bit too loud. Give me a sec. There you go. If we keep it nice and low, yeah, that should work like a charm. I'll probably fine-tune the audio as time goes by. But yeah, no, everything seems to be on the move today. Got everything all up and running. I've got some music to play in the background during the races, so you ain't going music free, don't you worry. I'm good, how are you? I'm not doing too bad. I think we're ready for some fun. Now, prime the controls. Everything should be okay this time. There might be a little frame rate drop or two during the races, and that's what I got during the tests, but the cutscenes, yeah, no, we shouldn't have any problem with the cutscenes this time. Let's get on the move, shall we? Now, I'm going to stay silent when I watch the cutscenes, just in case no one's ever seen it before. Because I'll tell you what, for a 2005 game, they've done really well with the cutscenes for this. Okay, I'm not going to lie, it's actually pretty loud.
How's your car running?
Paper. I need your pink slip.
See, this is a lot better now.
He's dangerous. Be careful. He'll swap paint if he has to.
First, I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
I like what they've done here, because what this is actual people filming, and what they've done is they've just green screened, what they've done is they just green screen the whole thing, and they're able to put all the cars and all the virtual environment, and so it's quite nifty.
We have reported at least one mobile code 6 driver followed by police.
I need all available units on this. Get them going code 3.
Stabilize. See, I love this cutscene. It's just... there's just something about it that hits. Like I said before, this is like one of my main childhood Need for Speed games right here. It's actually pretty loud. I should turn it down just a little bit. Let me just turn this down a little. Hang on a second. Is that? Turn the speech volume down a bit. It must not have synchronized everything properly. I don't think there's anything we need to worry about in terms of resolution and all that. There just might be a little frame rate drop or two, but like, it runs smoother than it doesn't. I guess it depends. How does this sound, chat?
Remaining units be advised.
Now,
Vehicle west
this is the Redux V. Now, this is the Redux V3 mod I'm using. It's still pretty loud. What on earth? That's better. Now, this is the Redux V3 mod, which changes a lot of things, like the car and the and I don't like what they've done with the BMW M3 GDR engine personally.
At the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Right, so that's a little prologue for you guys. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I'll let you watch. Hey, Nixblood, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the community. You're just in time. We're just getting started on the game. Now, I don't intend on skipping the cutscenes, so I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of cinema action. I don't know why the cutscenes are so loud. Hang on. I'm trying to turn the volume down, but it just minimized the whole game. Hang on. I don't know why, but when I can adjust the volume of the game, but I can't adjust the volume of the cutscenes. Sorry, Astral. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Damn it, it's not letting me play during those cutscenes. Oh, there you go. That should be better. Bloody hell, I can't even do anything. Hang on. Computer spazzing. Oh, now it just crashed. Hang on. Sorry, chat. This game does not handle alt-tabbing very well, and when I alt-tab, when I do things on my second screen, like turn the volume down, like just now, it minimizes and crashes, like you just saw. It's fine. Yeah, no, I don't actually think there's anything I can do about that, sorry guys. Because I can turn the volume of the overall game down, but the cutscenes, no, it's just a big no. The least I can do is turn down the overall desktop audio sound, but that turns down everything for you guys. So like the gain, the volume, the sound effects, everything pretty much. I'll try and work my way around it. Got me with that bang sound effect though, although it kind of blended in with everything else. Alright. The whole thing's just loading. Should pop up in a second. What's going on?
I'm Josie Marin, and I play Mia in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Make sure
You're still doing the same shit you did before. There you go. I think it needed attention on the window. Alright, let's try that again. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, tell me how this sounds to you, chat. We're doing a little bit of fine-tuning here. Oh, I just realized I can't see how many viewers I have on.
How's your car?
Okay, we'll skip that because we've already seen it.
Attention Patrol Division, we have reported at least one mobile Code 6 driver followed by police.
I need all available units on this. Get them going. Code 3.
Okay, that's running worse for some reason. I'll let this pass, and then I'm going to try something. Okay, that's a lot better. Sweet! I love that. See, it gets smooth in here, which is weird. I think it's just the complexity of the maps and the mods and the texture that this Redux mod uses. I don't like how this mod changes the...
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went BCB. Squad can be set up in the surrounding area.
I don't like how this mod changes the sound of the M3 GDR's engine, though. Sounds more real, though, I guess.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line.
Hey, hang on. Hang on, let me get past all this. Astral, thanks for the resub, man. 7 months, tier 1. Nice one, bruv. There you go, that's probably easier on the ears for you guys. Let's let this cutscene play and then I'll do some fine-tunings. You already saw the first part. Is this better? Jeez, I just love those straight cuts. To you guys, I just love the M3 GDR. Like, there's something about it that just hits. I'm not sure what. Fucking Sergeant Cross.
Oh man, Did you pick the wrong street to run on? This is a nice car. Gauges, shifter, wheel. Is this all for show, or is there something more I should know about?
I'd like to take a little peek under the hood.
You can take that one, Dirty.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. We're gonna take your car, tear it apart, and see if it's street legal. You know, I'd lay odds that it ain't. Get a record down here.
Looks like your racing days are over.
So I love this blend between green screen and the virtual environment.
In Rockport is finished. I've got a beautiful little surprise that's gonna tear you guys apart from the inside out. Now get out of the car.
Attention Patrol Division. Units are in a high-speed pursuit of multiple vehicles, aggressively evading custody. Units in the area directed to clear and head up to provide cover.
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
That key away, you bastard. Ugh, I hate that sound.
Nice pinstripe.
I hate that sound. Yep, he's definitely the prick of the games, that's for sure. The funny thing is, you never see that pinstripe he gave the car. Alright, now the action's gonna begin. Now we're past the loud cutscenes. Now we can actually get into gear. Right, so I think I know what's affecting the lag. If you just give me a second, now I can alt-tab out of the game safely. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to quickly put the... See, I've got the game on here as like a full-blown game capture, right? But I think if I put it as display capture, because I had it as full-blown display capture when I did the tests. Here's my full desktop. I might just go ahead and reduce my monitor, my main monitor, down to 1080. I've got it at 1440p right now. That might be, that could actually be one of the reasons why it's doing what it's doing. 1080. There you go. Leave it as that. Keep changes, and then... Sweet! And then we should be able to get back into the action. Oh shit, I forgot to... there you go. It's having a bit of encoding troubles. Means I get a yellow border around my screen, but I don't really care. See, that looks better. That looks way better. At least a little bit. It will have lag spikes. It's still loud, though. It's just the straight cut gears that are getting in the way. There you go. So, just wanna clarify. So this game's gonna have a few frame rate drops. Oh fuck! I just realized it's actually overlaying me. Hang on. I didn't even notice. Hang on. There you go. Perfect. Awesome. I hate having to see the other border. Always annoys me when I capture stuff. Oh man, I mean, I can put up with it. I usually tune it out after a wee while, so I usually completely forget about it. So yeah, there's just going to be the odd frame rate drops or two. I'm pretty sure it's mostly because of this Redux mod. If I was running the pure game, it would probably be better, but there wouldn't be this cool content and it wouldn't look so good. So let's just roll and we'll see how it plays out. Oh, one more thing actually. I know I probably should have done this before I went live, but you just give me a moment. I'm going to enable the overclocking that my computer's got. I mean, well, it's not exactly overclocking, but hey. So there's that, and then press this button here. Perfect. That should hopefully speed things up, at least a little. I wish I had like an acknowledge option or something, if only. What? That's running worse. Why is it running so bad? Wow. Wow, I hate to do this, guys, but I might give this game a fucking restart, because holy hell. I can't even do anything. There you go. Alright, that's going smooth now. Wonder if it's how computers used to be with turbo mode made it slower. Maybe. That could be what's happening. Maybe I need to run like Razer Cortex or something just to speed it up a little. See if reloading it fixed it. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's looking good. That's looking better. That's way better. I'm not actually sure what was happening there. I don't like what this thing has done to the M3 GTR's engine, but I think it's because this is like closer to what the real M3 GTR sounded like. I gotta get my buttons straight. There you go. So I hope it looks okay to you now, chat. Let me know if it bothers you guys, okay? And I will endeavor to do my best to fix it by all means. Some modern games just hate running on modern systems. Oh no. This game will run perfectly fine if I didn't have any mods on it. It's mostly this Redux v3 mod that I put on just causing these lag issues. Plus, it's my streaming. When I would play this without streaming, it would run lots better. But I think it's just my computer and its inability to process shit. There you go, that sounds better. But seriously, no, I grew up playing this game quite a lot. This game blew my mind before I even knew my mind could be blown. Alright, another cutscene for you lot.
What did I tell you?
Razor, he shadowed me. I couldn't shake up.
So I way prefer these kind of cutscenes over the modern Need for Speeds.
Bolt-on Wonder Boy looking to get smoked. Why don't we save you the grief and peel those parts right now?
Bolt on or not, that ride is hot.
Yeah, the use of green screen with the game world is interesting. I like it. It's a nice blend. I mean, obviously you've got blur around the character's edges, but other than that, no, this was brilliant for 2005.
Faster than anything here.
You obviously don't know your cars, sweetheart.
I know your ride doesn't have a chance.
My 60-footer, quarter mile, whatever you want to throw on the table, smokes anything here, including this pump gas kit car.
Well, then where's your punk money then?
$5 grand. $5 grand. Says my boy'll smoke this clown.
What's your boy have to do with this?
I ain't racing this nobody.
How would someone get this game? I think you have to pirate it. I've got the game disc right here. Like, I just installed this and then select the Redux mods right over it.
You got a lot of reps to earn before you get to run with him.
Thanks for the update.
I think these days you gotta pirate it. Like, download it from a website like My Abandonware or something? I don't know.
I got it.
Why don't we make it 10 grand?
10 grand.
Oh yeah, you want to amp this up? Let's do it right. Yeah, give me the police. We got a couple of guys about to street race down here at the shipyards. You better send the cops right away. Maybe an ambulance too.
That ambulance is a clever remark.
When he's through with you, I never want to see your face again.
You know, I'd like to see how long it actually took to render that green screen in the game world. Man, I just love the M3 GTR. It's like one of my most favorite cars in the Need for Speed series. That's why you saw me drive it so much in that last Need for Speed Unbound stream I did. Miss playing this game. Was this your childhood as well, Nick's Blood? Yeah, no, this Redux mod changes like so many elements of the game. It's the closest we'll get to a remaster, I think. Oh, and cop chases? I love cop chases.
I got a possible Code 6 party. Stand by while I try to catch up to them.
Because the cop scanner is just realistic.
I'm gonna need to get a broadcast out on this one.
Never take me alive, you bastards!
Code 6 suspect attempting to evade police. Driver has aggressively engaged members to avoid custody.
One thing I find pretty cool about this is they use the same cop chase system
Over here, I can't get this guy stopped.
and the cop radio and everything on Need for Speed Carbon.
Roger that, Delta 9. Detailing units now.
Like, it's so realistic.
Alright, this guy needs some room. Pull it back. Pull it back. This guy needs some room.
This guy needs some room, yet you're just leaving me behind. Where the hell does this take place with such a little traffic? I don't know. I don't think there's much traffic in this game thanks to, like, performance limitations back in the day. I mean, it's nowhere near as much traffic compared to what the modern Need for Speed games you got. The modern Need for Speeds have so much traffic, it's not even funny. Right, I'm just going to try something before I go further. I need to see if I can be like Paul Walker and improve the performance of this whole shebang a little bit. I've got this program installed on here called Razer Cortex. It should allow me to get rid of most of the background processes I have on here and hopefully speed things up. I mean, it could be because I've got Spotify going in the background, maybe. The reason I've got Spotify going is because, well, having the music enabled in this game would be copyright. So, and I don't want to be copyrighted. So, I need to play, like, game soundtrack or something in the background. Okay, that's going to take forever to open. We should probably let that go. I don't like Razer software at all. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it either, but it does help. I find it does help with, like, speeding my computer up a little bit, at least a little bit, especially when I'm playing, like, VR and all that. You just got to know what to enable and what to disable, because some of the things that Razer Cortex does in terms of, oh, jeez, it's got to update. Okay, I'll keep playing for a little bit. In terms of, like, what to disable and what not to disable, there's at least a couple things that Razer Cortex slows down. Like, enabling CPU optimization or something like that. That may speed up the game, but it slows down the streaming. Which is a real pain in the behind. So while that updates, we'll keep going.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
I think that's a Need for Speed Underground reference right there. Oh, something's really interfering with the frame rate. Probably the Razer updater. Hang on. Sorry, chat. I'll need a moment. This is one of the reasons why I don't stream PC games as much anymore. This is why I usually stream nope, it was me. Internet died. Wait, well, what? Was it? Hang on. Come on, get Cortex open, please. I need to speed this. I need to speed this little bastard up. There we go. This should make a difference. So I'm gonna get this thing to boost my computer as much as I can. What I might actually do is quickly close Most Wanted. Geez, we're gonna be an hour into the stream before we actually get past the whole M3 GDR part. So there's that. Game boost is what we want. Okay, cool. That should be what I want. CPU core is what I don't want, because that's what speeds up the game, but it slows down the streaming. And believe me when I tell you this, guys, this really does help when I'm trying to stream VR, and my computer does not like streaming VR games. Okay, cool. That should work like a charm. Let's close that, let it run, and Most Wanted. Let's get back to... Where the fuck's the... There it is. Anywho, I dislike Racer software just because it's annoying to deal with. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I honestly agree with that, but for what it does from a performance perspective, it really helps. I mean, once we load in, we'll see how it all fares. Here we are. The only reason I'm not playing any music now during the races is because normally in this game, there's no music playing at this point. Oh, this is way better. Maybe not.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
I think it's those flares that are causing problems. Razer's Master keyboards are pretty damn good, but the headsets are shite. That's why I'm a Logitech person. Oh well, we'll just make do. I think it's just the particles like the smoke and the flares that make it worse. Wow! Thank you! So what does everybody think of this BMW M3 GTR sound compared to the original? For those that have heard of the original. I don't really like it personally, but in all fairness, this is probably closer to the real thing. The straight cut gears sound pretty cool though. Got a Razer keyboard and mouse, Scepter monitors, and a Sennheiser HD 600 headset. Nice! I've got a Logitech keyboard, Logitech mouse, my headset's Logitech, my microphone's Blue Yeti. My monitor, well my main monitor's Dell, second monitor's Samsung, my computer's Dell, my speakers are Logitech THX certified. Yeah, no, I've got nothing Razer. The only thing Razer I have had was the Siren Mini microphone before I replaced it with this Yeti. And I've loved it since then. The dynamics, how good it sounds, it's nifty. There you go. I think Cortex has helped it significantly. I think the Yeti's okay, but the light annoys me. Oh, you mean the red light? Yeah, no, I've got it turned so I don't see it, so it doesn't bother me personally. Ah! I wish it would only turn on when muted. The way I see it, you need something to let you know that the microphone's powered, so that's what I like the light there for. But you're right, I do see exactly what you mean, though.
Good run. I like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
Face off.
What's up, Loser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride.
Beep, 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 beep.
Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the line to run against a blacklist racer, and that is why people aren't stupid enough to do it. I'll be waiting.
I love that cutscene. It's just standoff. Now I think we've all seen this point in time.
How's your car running?
Paper. I need your pink slip. He's dangerous. Be careful. He'll swap paint if he has to.
First, I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
You got a lot of ego if you got your name on the side of your car there, buddy.
Hey, stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
I like how they've got two cutscenes the same, but they were able to, like, sort of alter them a little. Razer has awful software though. I had a headset from there, had a mic on it. Let's go a message at top saying hey, your mic is muted, even though the headset had a mute light. No, I see exactly what you mean there. Alright, let's do this. Seriously, I just love every bit of this car. But I just wish this Redux mod kept the original engine sound. Everybody loves the engine sound of the M3 GTR in the original game. I wonder if there's a way I can ditch most of the Redux mods and just use the additional cars. Maybe. Oh, shit. Oh, big lag. Big lag. I think it's just trying to render those cops there.
Dispatch, I got a group of racers here. I'm not gonna be able to catch them. Alert the district.
Alert the district.
10-4.
Those guys can barely even keep up with us. This thing's just too fast. Need for Speed does have a lot of start with a fast car and then you lose it all eventually kind of thing. Does it with this, does it with Carbon, does it with Unbound. Fuck, he's catching up. Also installed THX software that created another audio device that I can't figure out how to... Oh, THX Spatial Audio, right? Fuck off!
Units are engaged in a high-speed pursuit of multiple suspect vehicles. Members 10-8 directed to
Ah!
get to the area.
So long, suckers!
Dispatch, go 6 parties is split. That's not a unit for containment. I lost them. I need a 1083.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle web BCP. Spotted to be set up in the surrounding area.
Seriously, I just love cop chases in this game. The cop chatter, the cars, I know I've said it before. So good.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Now I bet this is everyone's least favorite part of the game right here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Engine seized. And just like that, you lose it.
Thank you for the ride. I knew you weren't Blacklist material.
Smug
Hey, where's
bastard.
your punk money now?
What happened?
What happened is he's on show and no go.
She's mine now. And I'm gonna ride her like you never could.
I think it's Razor's own THX software. The device's name speaker is THX. Razor owns THX now, so that would be why it is.
Sweetheart, the winner's circle's over here.
Cops! Get out of there!
Bus stop's that way, champ.
You'd think they pursue them, but no.
The UC thought you were the one, but you're mine now.
Ow!
Hey, where's your fancy ride?
Who cares? He's not gonna need it where he's going. And they're gonna love you in the big house, baby.
Well, shit. I didn't know that. Well, there's a bit of news for you there, buddy. So a lot of people love that rotary.
Get in. I heard they didn't have enough on you. Guess it's hard to nail you for street racing when you don't have a ride. Razor set you up. He messed with your car. Gets worse. He's #1 on the blacklist, and he used your ride to get there. To get back in, you have to become notorious, win races, and build up your bounty. I've hooked you up with a place to lay low in, but first, you gotta get yourself a new ride. Hey Ed, it's Mia. I got a friend coming by.
Back in the day when
Do me a favor,
using your
hook him
phone
up.
while driving was legal.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Isn't that funny? Using your phone while driving back in the day was legal. Right, well, this is the fun part, getting to choose your first car, and then this Redux mod puts lots of different cars on there. I've got a fucking... There's the Civic, and then there's the Corolla, the Fiat Punto, the Cobalt, and the Lexus. That was part of the game already. So is the Volkswagen. There's a Lancia Delta. That's all the cars we can choose from. Alright, chat, now it's time for you to put your vote in. What car should I choose? There's a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Fiat Punto, Chevrolet Cobalt SS, Lexus IS 300. I always picked this car when I was a kid. VW Golf, Delta, the Civic. I had a funny feeling you'd say the Civic. It's actually the slowest car of the selection. You know what? I think just for the sake of fun, let's go for the Civic. Okay. So, yeah, everybody agrees on the Civic here.
Hey, it's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there. Later.
Back in the days when Singular was an actual network. Oh, it's so slow. It does make things quite fun though. And you already start with enough funds to get a race engine, so you don't have to go all slow. Fuck! Fuck! What did I just hit? Oh, I hit the road tower. Nice, not road tower, the water tower. Toot toot! I wish I had a horn. I've got this thing in manual if anybody's wondering. Christ, you've had it for less than a minute. And I've already crashed it into a water tower. Oh, here we go. Had another cutscene. I hope that game looked okay.
So you found it all right. What do you think? You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house. You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too high. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do. You have to work your way up the blacklist and take out everyone on the way, as far as they're concerned.
Oh, fucking hell! Astral!
The blacklist. Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way, Razor's all yours.
Because the game's so quiet.
Cool? I'll let you get back to business. I'll call you when the time's right. Later.
Cause it's so quiet, so loud. Oh, fucking hell. Next! Don't tell me you're getting in on this too, you bastard! Okay. Yeah, they've got a lot of cutscenes introducing the, like, blacklist races and all that. This is the first guy I got a challenge. Sorry, no, it's alright. I put that there so chat can scare me, and more often than not, I get scared. Alright, I'm gonna skip this, that way I don't get copyrighted, but we're up against this guy with a Volkswagen. This car is what we're up against here. So, I like this because since I've got a Civic, it's gonna be one mad, hatchback battle. And I love hatchbacks. First things first though, I reckon I'm gonna put a performance mod in this car, and then maybe make it look good. Because no one wants to drive around in a plain white car, I'm sure. Otherwise, you just look like you're driving a rental car around or something. This thing doesn't really sound like a Civic to me. This is my first time playing through this mod, so, I mean, I already knew what cars you can get, but, you know, playing it, I have no idea what the performance engine is going to make this thing sound like. So let's give it that. Won't worry about anything else for now. I can't even get nitrous for this thing until I beat the first blacklist racer. Can I give it a body kit? No, that's like $5 grand. Best I can give it, I think, is a spoiler. Spoiler? Ooh, that's nifty. Looks... not really a fan of that spoiler, honestly. Lucky. Just looks like a ducktail. Rabbit? Maybe? I do like that. Biplane? I might put rabbit on it. So there's that. Should I change out the rims? How much even are rims? Oh, this thing doesn't even have anything that's custom. Man, I've got sod all selection, but I'm gonna give it this. Well, I don't want it to be this small though. This big, I mean. 17 inches, I reckon. I'm not really a fan of the bigger rim selection, in my opinion. Oh, there's other options. Headlights. Okay, I might give it the eyelid. Makes it look angrier. Oh, it's free. Nice. Taillights. Can I do anything with the taillights? Do we want orange indicator lights or not? I might keep the indicators on. Attachments. What's in attachments? Slot 1. Bright. Oh, these are seats. Okay. Blue Sparko seat. I like it. Don't like how the camera's moving around, though. There you go. Blue racing seats. What could go wrong? I think this is all free anyway. What else? Slot 3. What's in slot 3? Race cage. We need a race cage. Sound system. Wow, you can get everything here. Give it a roll cage, I reckon. Living through the nostalgia most wanted is amazing. Oh, you've played this too, Dolls. Make it the ugliest looking thing possible. Oh god, imagine if I went through like the Ricer, the overdone Ricer experience. Like, make it just look too, I don't know, ricey cringe or something like that. Nah, I don't really want to do that. I mean, this is probably as close as you're gonna get with a Civic like this anyway. Unless I put a roof rack on it. Fuck it, I'll put a roof rack on it, why not? Let's have a race car with a roof rack. And what's this? Hood pins. Give it the regular hood pins. Nice, well welcome back to the party. This is the Redux mod, so it's not exactly like the most wanted that we would have played, but it's close. Just add some new cars and improves the graphics quite a bit. Oh, the paint, I also need to change the paint. Give it a gloss, blue. Give it a blue look. I reckon I'll give it a dark blue. That'll work. Can I put any vinyls on it? Surely there's something that's to do with the mod that I can put in custom. Hero. Oh, this is the M3 GDR's thing. Ah, these are decals from the Blacklist races. I can make my car look like a fucking police car. Although Underground 2 will always remain at the top of my list. Funnily enough, I've never really played the, You know what? I'm gonna put the M3 GDR's decals on. In memoriam or something. You know, I never played, Underground 2. I can't lie. Oh, license plate. Indonesia, Japan. Oh, give it a Japanese license plate. Tires? Oh, sweet! I can put white readings on it. Let's put on Continental. I like Continental. What else? Nothing in custom gauges. We're at rim paint. Let's paint it, let's make it more silvery. Represent my channel colors here. That works like a charm. Now we're flat out of money. Underground 2 just has amazing detail with the engine sounds and massive customization. Remind me to give it a try at some point then. Now that sounds more like a Civic. Alright, race time. I think it's time we get the events going. I like to do the races first before I do anything else to do with the like pursuit milestones and all that. Now, I'm kind of wondering how well the game's gonna run when there's like millions of cop cars in the whole shebang. Nice. Everyone's got their own little custom tuned car. Ah, it's running so slow. Oh well, it'll stabilize when I give it a hit, I'm sure. So long, suckers. God, that roof rack on the car looks ugly. Can you guys see the roof rack? God, stick some tofu on the top. Then we'd all be happy days. Ah, that's a dumpster. Alpha Valiant. I feel like they've added some more driver names to this game. Oh, turn the headlights on. We want the headlights on. So how does everything look to you guys? Everybody doing all good? Everyone enjoying the show? Well, hey, at least this thing goes over 200. That's the important part. The lag, though. Oh my god, the lag. Tell me if the lag bothers you guys. It only seems to be doing it in stints where I'm going to like the detailed areas. I think it's just the high definition textures and the like the bits and pieces, maybe even the bloom that this game is trying to render. Oh fuck. Is that a pedigree ad? That's a pedigree ad. Go little Civic. Fucking bus stops.
All units
Ah
monitoring.
shit.
We've got multiple complaints about a reckless driver who was last seen eastbound on Stadium Boulevard. I need units to clear and head up.
Nextblood, I'm tired, but I'm good. Oh, good. Whereabouts are you from, Nextblood?
Vehicle is a blue sports car. We'll get the make later.
We'll get the make later. Can't even say that I'm a Honda.
Check that disturbance call and complainant was gone. Clear that call. We'll check your 911 report.
I checked the disturbance. The complainant was gone. UK. Oh, UK. So it's like, it'd be like 8:24 in the morning for you? Good morning. Good morning. The sun is shining through. I see cops are already after some of the players. You know what? I'm going to swing around and get myself involved because we need to for the milestones. Okay, that's just a whole lot of tips. I already know how to play this game. I completed it like 3 times. Okay, so there should be cops after those races, I think. It's raining. UK was always known for the rain, wasn't it? Okay, the cop's gone. Oh well, we'll head towards the next race, I reckon. I'm gonna navigate there in free roam. Ah, fuck, how do I open the map? There you go. I think I made the map, like, I don't think I oriented the map to a controller. Alright, we'll do this next. And hopefully run into a cop in the process, because we need to do some cop chases at some point. Oh, the roof rack, it looks ugly. Better than 2:30 a.m. Man, it's getting late. Time zones are an absolute bastard, though. We can all be honest here. Fuel station! Woohoo! I love driving into those. Doesn't help with those. Have you not slept yet? Oh, mate, you poor wee sausage. All right, well, no luck finding any cops though. But hey. Can you guys hear the music playing in the background, or is the game overshadowing it? It's running a little better, I can't complain. Is music playing? Oh, there is. I've got some in the background, although the game's probably overshadowing it a bit too much. No, I've been playing Resident Evil 4. Oh, nice. I hear that's I hear it's pretty good, although I haven't exactly checked it myself though. Haven't heard shit, not gonna lie. Maybe just the game overshadowing it too much. Either that or I've got it way too quiet. Did you want me to turn it up? Or are you guys fine the way it is? Cast your vote in the chat. People! Look at the Civic go. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be this good. Alleyway. Everybody's favorite shortcut. Oh, Christ. Oh my god, the lag. It's actually getting pretty hot in here. Let me turn my heat pump off. Drive through you later. Don't ask why, but I always drive through the gas pumps in this game. I 100% recommend it. I need to get this game. You should. Play it through again for nostalgia purposes. I think you have to pirate it though is the problem. Unless you found like an old disc and played it on your Xbox if you had one. Because I know this game also came out for the Xbox 360. This game came out for a lot of consoles. Like most of these visual graphics that you see here came from the Xbox 360 version of the game. The skybox, that's a new mod. The cars, they were all made on their own, I think. You know, I've been hearing about a mod for this game known as the Pepega mod, which is basically just turning the whole entire game into a whole series of memes. Explode! explosions. That can actually be used to take out cops, you know.
Attention District 3. A vehicle moving at a high rate of speed was just seen heading north on Highway 99, requesting units to start up.
Back off, cops! Let me drive my Civic in peace. Oh, I want to try this.
Complainant hung up before we could get a description. Stand by, we're trying to call...
Yes! Yes! It worked!
I'll take that.
And back through.
To that area.
Yes! Nah, if only I had nitrous. Oh, wait. You can see on map where the cops are now. Sweet. Oh, there's one right behind me. I might as well get into a chase with them. Only system I have is PC at the moment. Ah, fair enough. Alright, coppers, let's get busy.
I've got up to that reported party.
Ah!
Vehicle just rammed me. I'm closing in on him.
I've got you now, go ahead.
You're really got to give credit to the realism of this chase. The cop chatter, I mean.
1085. Clear everyone you can under this call. I'm gonna need a hand.
Roger, Bravo 29. I'm clearing units right now.
You guys should be able to hear the game music now. In fact, let me turn it up a little. Give you guys a little bit of atmosphere to this. There you go. Maybe just a tad too loud. There you go. Fucking with a poor trucker. Yep, those trailers are built to drive cars under. Oh shit, I've lost them already? Oh, there's another one there. I gotta ram him.
The code 6 suspect was
Ah! Yes!
The suspect vehicle just hit me head on from the side. Yeah, dispatch, suspect vehicle spotted.
Alright, I gotta turn around and get away. Oh shit.
We're just lit up. I may have a problem. Yeah, PC down. I'm dropping out.
One of the oh, rain. One of the milestones was to evade it in a short period of time, which I have. Get on from the side. That's some detailed chatter. It's nifty. Like, once it gets into detail, the chase is just interesting. Sorry, the chatter. So what have I got to do? I got to win that last race and then get the milestones done. I'll do that race last. I might get into some more trouble. Get into a police pursuit at least 2 minutes. Let's do this. 2-minute police chase. I don't need a tutorial game. I already know how to get. I already know how to get chased by the cops.
Dispatch, Tier 3.
Ah!
1096.
I wasn't even looking.
Vehicle's a blue sports car.
Say the make of the car, for God's sake. Oh crap, where am I going?
Code 3.
Man, these cops are terrible.
Seems to be working.
Copy, Sierra 3. Units have detailed and are en route.
Hello, I'm here. Oh, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
We're now headed westbound, past the research center.
Oh, that's a research center. I thought that was a hospital. Crap, this thing is slow. Ah! Fun part is actually trying to take these out. I gotta keep the pursuit going as long as I can. That's one of my milestones. Slam it to the wall. Okay, I gotta be careful because I don't have any nitrous on here. Psych! Woohoo! See, now they say it's a hospital. Make your mind up, fellas. Alright, there's more there. 3 units, I think. I just saw one of them just turn away. Wait, he's setting his car down? I don't know if you guys paid attention to the minimap, but the, that cop car just sent us... Oh, shit. Oh, God, that lag. That lag.
I'm still code 3.
So I just got to keep the pursuit going for 30 more... What on earth?
Can't keep him inside. I might have lost him. Stand by.
Oh, fuck.
He can't drive. I'm moving in.
He can't drive. God. No. I just love this cop chatter. God, the lag's kicking in though with the amount of cars that are here. Yeah, I got an idea. Fuel pumps. Yes! They all got destroyed. And I'm making a U-turn because there's a cop up ahead. Oh fuck, he's coming up behind me. Alright, just escaped.
Northbound on State Street. Containment is to include immediate area and everything west of his last known direction of travel. Wait out for further info.
Sweet. Awesome. So, for those wondering how pursuits work in this game, if those, if you guys haven't seen this before, it's basically the longer the pursuit goes on, the more intense it gets. And the more intense it gets, well, I'll let you figure that one out. Let's see if I can reduce this detail just a little bit, because it's getting quite ridiculous, this lag. We don't want over bright. Visual treatment and motion blur. Oh, that's made a massive difference. That's made a massive difference.
I am the only one in this quadrant, Bravo 27.
Feel like it's taken away some of the visual effects that the mod brought in, but can't complain.
Pursuit call, suspect lost for now. You can go mobile and clear.
Right, well, we've done the milestones. I think we've got the... No, we've got to get more bounty. Hang on. There's another way you can get more bounty in this, which is the speed cameras. There's a speed camera over here, so if I pass through that at a certain speed, it'll give me some more bounty. There you go. How does this look to you, chat? Way better. Way fucking better. Oh, for fuck's sake! You guys just got off my tail!
Dispatch, any more details? My screen's blank.
My screen's blank.
Vehicles of blue, possibly black sports car.
Possibly black? Oh, shit. Okay, did not see that one coming.
I need all available units on this. Get them going. Code 3.
Wow, I did not mean for that to happen.
Detailing units now.
Okay, good. That's an easy loss right there. They got past the speed camera, though.
Suspect vehicle lost. Stand by. It can't be too far.
Oh, yeah. I just passed it. Apparently, you can't trigger the speed cameras during police chases.
Additional units will be provided in detail to the perimeter. Stay tuned for updates.
God, I love being spotted by cops and just losing them instantly. Alright, I'm gonna turn around and try that again.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 2-4, closing in from the southeast of code 6. Acknowledge quiet request.
Half of these codes, I don't even know what it means.
Units can clear this call. Patrols are in effect for the area.
Yeah, already they've given up. Alright, what's the speed on this thing? Aha! That should give me the last amount of bounty that I need. Then it's just one more race, and then we can challenge this blacklist racer. This one's an elimination, so like every lap, a car gets eliminated. The only modded car I see here is that Renault. Oh fuck, that was a bad launch. One thing this mod does is fixes the AIs and I think stops them from rubber banding, so it's kind of made things a little easier, I can't lie. I don't know, all I know is that sometimes I get like really far away from the opponents. Sometimes I just don't trigger my nitrous just so, you know, it makes things nice and close.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Oh, I'm running low on oxygen in the car. Car sealed. Could you actually hermetically seal a car enough that you can't get any oxygen? I kind of doubt that in all honesty. But what did that cop say? Vehicles are blue, possibly black sports car. How could you get a possibly black off a color shade like this? Mind you, it probably looks black from at first glance. Oh shit, sorry. If only I had a horn, I would definitely toot it. I'm sure you could seal a car. Surely. like, I know you could seal a car to make it, like, watertight, but, I mean, seal a car enough so, like, there's no, like, oxygen coming in or out, I wonder. Like that space car in Fast and Furious. I mean, maybe not any car off the road. True, true. Guess it depends on the design and how the chassis was made. Oh, yeah. Those that don't know much about Need for Speed, one of the cool things I like about... I want to showcase this. One of the cool things I like about this game is that it's got a mod known as Speed Breaker. And that basically slows your car down and do some hectic navigations in case any cop roadblocks suddenly come up on you. I think if you guys like deep dig into the very, very, very deep depths of my YouTube channel, I think from memory, I've got a Need for Speed Most Wanted video of like an intense Condition 5 cop chase. Has this thing got 6 gears? Yep. See, I'm taking off. I think in a regular Most Wanted game, the cars would just rubber band and just catch straight up. Back in the day, the Need for Speed games was just infamous for this thing known as rubber banding, which is basically, as cars get further away from you, they get a massive speed boost, and it's like, even if they were in the slowest car and you were in the fastest, they would still catch up with you. But this mod that I put in, the Redux mod, seems to have fixed that. How does the game sound now? Is it too quiet or is it too loud? Oh, jeez. There you go. I think we're ready. There you go.
Hey, man. That chump Sonny is looking for a run. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist, so now's your chance. Don't blow it.
He just got on the blacklist and he's about to get kicked back off by me. Might as well drive to where the race is located. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, bollocks. Barely even got into the first race and already I ballsed up my car. I mean, you could put wheels on a submarine. True, true. You know what? I might actually get rid of this roof rack. It's kind of disturbing me a little, I'm not gonna lie. Your prompt interests me, so I did some looking. I know some cars could potentially be converted into a submarine. I'm not applying GTA logic when I say that. I legit think it's possible. You just need the technology, bilge pumps probably, and a whole lot of silicon. As far as I can tell, there aren't really any hermetically sealed cars. Can you imagine if there was? 5,000 cash. I wonder if I can put that towards something interesting for the car. Nah, save it. I'll put some nitrous in the car. Oh, hoods. I'll put some good looking things on it. Overdial. Cool looks, I reckon. Brakes? Oh, I didn't know I could change the brake disc style. Make the brakes look full carbon ceramic or something. Right, well, this will work like a charm. Anything else I could do for the car in terms of parts? We'll put a race transmission on it. That might increase the acceleration a bit. I'll do that. I know I'll get some money once I defeat the blacklist racer. And that'll unlock nitrous for me to put on this car. Right, well, let's make a move. The whole thing's just up here, I think. Now, there's a way up here. Ah, here it is. Sneaky little shortcut. And then we've got to turn this way. Up until recently, I didn't even know that there was a shortcut there. I thought you had to take, like, both the things. Let's see if I can get a mad drift out of this corner. Oh, yeah. The way this car is, I don't think you can do much drifting, but I know for a fact that this mod allows you to actually put that kind of stuff on. Alright, blacklist racing time, I reckon. Let's do this. There's a submarine car. Lotus Esprit converted into... Oh, nice. I better look into that. That's got me curious now. Here we go. The ultimate hatchback duel. I like his vinyls. I'm not going to lie here. Alright. Straight ahead. I thought we were going to turn left for a second there. Feel like these races are just a little too easy, I'm not gonna lie. There's no difficulty setting or anything you can put on, sadly. Unless I... Ah, fuck! Unless I somehow disable the thing that stops rubber banding. As far as I can tell, it works as a submarine, but it's a wet submarine, so you have to wear suit... Ah, so the entire cockpit gets flooded, eh? That makes sense. That makes sense, because it would be pretty hard to hermetically seal a car, I think. Ah, he got stuck by traffic. Maybe it's just easy because this is the first part of the game. The next part of the game will probably be the most tricky. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a lot of camera angles with this mod. Oh god, the reflections. Oh yeah, I lowered the update rate, didn't I? Let me see if the update rate affects the game a lot. That looks better on the hood. Still cool. It was used in a James Bond movie and sold. Ah, so that's the car they used. Oh fuck! I thought that was my view change button. I set the reset car button to the back button or the select button, whatever you call it on PlayStation or a Xbox 360. Ah, I can't take the shortcut, bastards. Sonny's not catching this, Civic. Okay, he's actually keeping up. What do you guys think? Does this actually sound like a Civic? It sounds like a Civic to me. Oh, he's caught up. Alright, well, one more lap. And then there's another circuit race after this, I think. Whoa! Apparently it's actually quite easy to put custom cars in this game. This mod's put in cars that date all the way back to 2010. My Focus could be in here somewhere. I'm not a car person, so I have no idea. Fair enough. You could probably look up Honda Civic SI engine sound. Okay, this has actually got a little bit tricky. I don't want him to catch up before the finish line. Now that I've lowered the graphics a bit, it's actually running a lot better. Though I think the car reflection rate was a massive factor. I'm not sure. Ah! See, it gets kind of scary when you run at high speed. Because this car's got no nitrous, if you crash into a wall or make a mistake, you don't really have the ground to just quickly boost away. Oh, that was hectic. There you go. I'm actually quite a significant distance away from this guy. So basically, as you defeat these blacklist races, like the one I'm versing now, you go further and further up the list until you take on that bastard that takes him M3 GDR. There you go. Then we've got another circuit to do. Sonny's specialty is circuits, I think. Didn't mean to skip that, sorry. Alright, he's got the boost advantage on me here. I'm the only one here with a Japanese license plate. Oh, I got an idea. Ah, that didn't even affect him. Alright, I have another idea. Never mind, I'll take the shortcut. This is like the world's best shortcut in the game right here. Well, as long as you're coming out straight and not turning left. You know what car I would like to have? What's that? You've got me curious. I know it's kind of basic, but I love a DeLorean. Of course you would. I know you've always loved the DeLorean ever since we started playing Rocket League and Gmod. I mean, hell, we basically did all those shenanigans with Back to the Future back then. But no, DeLorean looks cool. I've driven one in Gran Turismo 7 in VR, and it actually looks quite comfy on the inside. Apparently the ownership experience is quite different to a regular car though. Mostly because the whole thing's stainless steel instead of car paint. Alright, I'm going to challenge myself. Take the long way this time. See if Sonny keeps up. Nyom! Alright, Sonny's taking the shortcut. Yes! Oh no! You are not passing me! Ah, fuck. Go, you bastard! Oh, shit. 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 Okay. My dream car's got to be the 1969 Ford Mustang. No, he's waiting for me. That was an easy pass. They didn't make a black... Oh, they did? Oh, nice. Okay, my dream car... I probably already said this on stream, but I'm a hatchback person, so you won't see my dream car to be like a sedan or a sports car or anything like that, but I either want a Ford Focus RS or a Hyundai i20N. Those are my two favorite cars. There you go. Well, that's this little bastard here defeated. There's 15 blacklist races. I think we're going to progress through it stream by stream, and then maybe after this, I'll probably start streaming Need for Speed Carbon or something. Old Need for Speed Week or something like that. Alright, I always go for the bonus markers on these because I have a chance of winning Sonny's Golf GDI. Yes, and I just did! Unique visual upgrades. I'm going to try unique part upgrades for this one. Oh, a rim! Backroom pass, a one-stop shop for a unique rim upgrade on any of your cars. So unique rim. So is that something that I can, I don't know, pick randomly? I don't know. I never pick the other parts. I always pick the question mark ones. This crazy fool is a major heat scorer. Blacklist gave him the name Taz. He hates cops and they hate him, of course. Sorry, that was loud. So this guy drives a Lexus. I'm not really a fan of the body kit on that Lexus, honestly. Front kind of makes it look ugly. But the rear's pretty decent. Alright, we don't need this anymore. Now that you've been Sonny, the local cops are going to help you out with parts and upgrades to your ride. There'll be new cars too, if you're interested. I actually wonder what cops are in this mod. I'm going to head to a car shop and have a look. One thing's for sure is I've definitely unlocked a lot more parts for this car. I'll put some nitrous on it before I get to the next race, I reckon. We all can agree that nitrous is a good part. Either that, or should I start driving that Golf GTI I just won? Nah, I'll probably sell it. I'm not really a fan of the Volkswagen Golf in this game, to be honest. Honestly, I kind of want to stick with the Redux cars and stay away from some of the regular ones, if possible, anyway. So what do we got? We've got the Acura RSX. Nice. Mate of mine drives one of these. Well, it's not an RSX, it's a Honda Integra, but you know, he drives one of these. What do we got? The MX-5. That's one of the non-flat Miatas. That's a Speed 3. Oh, Ford Puma. Wouldn't see one of these in a performance racing game. Integra Type R, I'd like one of these. I wonder if some of these models were taken directly from, like Need for Speed Carbon or something. 240, I like a 240. Alright, well that's as far as it goes. I think I might stick with the Civic for now. Next step is to put some nitrous on this thing. Although I might go ahead and sell Sonny's car first before I go any further. Although it's significantly faster though. Ah, I'll take the challenge. 17 grand. This should give us enough grounds to put some solid parts on this thing. You guys want to see how fast we can make the Civic? You know, in all fairness, you could probably tune this car enough so it, like, goes all the way through the game and beats the final boss or something. Backroom, ooh. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Rims. Okay, oh, can I choose an upgrade? I'll take OZ. I like OZs. Superlegra, Gran Turismo, Oprah. Cool rims. Roja. NFS Custom, what's that got? Steelies. Auto Sculpt. Oh, are these like generic Need for Speed rims or something? Zender. Work's another brand that I know of. Luxury wheels, XO. They got nothing. Maybe I'll put on some OZs. I always put OZs on my cars for some reason. The Superlegra, me likey. Stick with 17-inch, I reckon. Alright, performance. I'll see if I can save 5,000 in the bank so I can put on a body kit on this car too. Right, that's our nitrous. Gonna get a better engine.
Get off the fucking rail, mate.
Get off the fucking rail, mate. No, I ain't on any rails. There's probably rails around me though, in all fairness. Suspension. Oh, that'd be good for handling. Nitrous, tires. We need tires. No, I haven't unlocked any tires. Brakes? Do I need brakes? I'll go for it. Turbo. Haven't unlocked any turbos. Alright. I think that's the best we can get performance-wise. Body kits. Let's see what looks good. Body one. That just looks like a regular... Oh, I like that. I reckon I'll go for this body kit. This one looks cool. What's that? Don't need to change the rims. I'll put a hood scoop on. Fusion, Trident. I'll put on the Overdial. Overdial looks cool. Overdial. Don't really like the roof scoops. I might brighten up the color a little. God, I swear, if the cops say possibly black to this color, I'm going to be weirded out. Change the vinyls too. Don't think the M3 GTR vinyl's sticking it out a little. Oh, I can put Sonny's... Oh yeah, I can put Sonny's decal on. Doesn't really work well with this car though. What with the license plate being there. Should I? Could make this car more Japanesey. I'll go for it. This car's Japanese after all. Although the keyword's being blocked by the license plate, but can't really complain. Alright, racing time. How are we for... Okay. Gotta get the races and then the bounty. I'll start with this race. We can attract cops during this race, so... I don't know, I'll do this one first. Oh, yeah. Love the exhaust pipes. Feel like I've got the smallest rims around here, though. This actually looks quite nifty, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, bugger off, you Dodge Charger bastard. Lasts long enough. Might try to make it more powerful though, but it won't last as long. Damn, I can't take the shortcut. Like how these guys just brake for traffic. Sure, the last thing anybody wants to do is get hit though. Might tune this thing. Might make the nitrous just a little bit more powerful. Won't last as long, but I'll get a good kick out of the acceleration. Given that most of the AIs are rubber banding anyway, I don't think I need nitrous to last that long anyway. God, these guys are barely even keeping up. Let's pull a drift. Oh, I almost thought I had it there. This car looks nifty. I feel like I've just taken a touring car onto the track. Alright, let's see. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see how long a full shot lasts. I'm happy with that. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So how's everything looking to you guys in chat? Everything looking alright? Ah! I kind of wonder if all the bits and pieces you can put on your car actually affects the performance. I know in games like Need for Speed Pro Street it does, but I don't know about this. Yeah, it looks good. Sweet! There's a cop over there. Let's hope he doesn't go into the line of fire. Hello. Hey, buddy. Turn the headlights on. God, I love the sound of these engines. Here, have a donut, mate. Ah, making that donut fall down. It's brilliant.
I think you got enough for a new ride. Head over to one of the shops. I told them you're friends, so they should be cool. They're on your map. Check it out.
I already know. I've already customized this car. Oh, another race. Might as well do this one while we're here. Donuts. Don't do a very good home impression, I'm not gonna lie to you. Is that a Supra? I'm sure at some point we're going to run into a lot of faster cars. Ah, shit! I was looking at my phone at the viewer count. Right, that Golf's on the move. My mate Joel was laughing at this last night. How when you shift the gears, the whole entire car just stops and vibrates itself. Guess that's what you get with cars with a lot of torque, though. I thought this mod was supposed to improve the AI. Ah, for fuck's sake. They're good at avoiding you, though, I'll say that. Imagine saying that as I hit a car. Ah, fuck's sake. I swear, this car just is not very forgiving with near misses. Saves you from the high climb. Well, that Supra's keeping up with me pretty well. How many laps is this, too? we go. This is one of those tracks that you can just keep your foot on the floor and it all works out. Might shift down a little bit though. And this thing is still naturally aspirated. I didn't even see what Blacklist racer I have to defeat in order to unlock the turbo. Wonder what this thing's top speed is. I think it's Taz. Think so. I'll take a look. Oh shit! I'll take a look at the parts shop when I can. But you know, I'm pretty sure it's Taz as well. Either that or it's Vic, because I know defeating Vic unlocks a whole lot of new things, including a new part of the map. It kind of takes a GTA 4 style approach, this game. You defeat Blacklist races, you unlock more parts of the map, but until you unlock those parts of the map, you can't even drive on them. Big drift! Ah, shit, I overdid it. Ah, hello. Watch where you go there, Pally. Okay, so that drift attempt was a bad idea. Wait, did he just hit that? I think they just hit that traffic that hit me. So the reason why I triggered the speed breaker in order to get a drift in is because your car gets really slidey when you got the speed breaker going. So I sort of just trigger it, not trigger it, let it slide. Yeah, now let's let it slide, mate. Everything's okay. Woo! Sometimes you gotta activate it again so you can recover your car. Ah, fuck! I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I've got a Pro controller, so I keep accidentally pressing the pedals that are on the back. Sweet. Hello, Rog.
Hey, when you're being chased by the 5-0, take a look at your map. You'll see a bunch of icons. These are structures you can use to shake the cops off your back. You just smash into them, instant pursuit breaker moment. If the cops aren't damaged, they'll probably stop to render assistance. Trust me, they work.
Well, it worked with the gas pumps that I hit earlier. Oh, there's a speed camera over there. Hang on, I'm just gonna trigger that real quick. Okay, it's a little further than I expected. Oh, there it is, right there. Here you go. Triggering those puts some bounty towards the whole Blacklist shtick. Right, well, I may as well have some fun with some cops. See if I can find one on the map or at least get them to report me. I'm just interested in the cop chatter. And I also want to see if the police chatter thing says vehicles are blue, possibly black sports car still. Because I've lightened up the blue a little bit. You just gotta keep smashing into shit, or at least driving fast, I think. I'm not sure. I still haven't quite yet figured out what actually triggers the police reports. Maybe if I hit some fuel pumps that might do something. I think there's some up here. Okay, maybe not. Just colliding with objects in general, I think. Ah, here we go. Donut shop. There you go.
Attention District 3. A possible Code 6 vehicle has just been reported eastbound past Heritage Heights. Units in the area on non-priority calls, please clear and head up that way.
Heritage Heights. Funny name.
You got any more info on that?
Vehicle is a blue sports car. We'll get the make later.
There you go. No possibly black on that one.
Up that way. I'm in the area.
I think they just give sports car to the car brands that they don't have any files for. Right, well, I can see white arrows as to where the cops are, so I'm gonna see if I can find one. Don't know what my milestones are. What are they? There's the 2 speed cameras, bounty, cost estate, 3 infractions. Got it. I think infractions in this game kind of speak for itself. Oh, cops spawn behind me. See if I can catch up to them. I think I changed the camera by accident. There you go. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Hey, it's my racing buddies. Ah! Ah!
Code 3 chase, repeat.
Shit, they might have copped me over.
One of them just hit my vehicle. I'm trying to close on 20.
That's a copy, go ahead.
Oh shit, I forgot to shift. Well, hey, I've got my racing buddies with me on this pursuit. This should be fun. So I gotta keep hitting things because of the cost of state. Cost of state, like, probably speaks for itself as well. Just keep hitting shit that costs money. Hey, buddy.
Alright, let's get in front. Run a block.
Well, that's infraction. Take out the cop and that'll give me something. Ah!
I need a roadblock started. Dispatch additional units needed. Please put up.
I'm gonna try and take these bastards out. Die! Oh, don't die. That would be bad. Live! Oh, I thought that was a barrier. Hey, that golf is still there.
Can you provide a sit rep?
Nothing's changed. Drivers refusing to stop. I'm still code 3.
I'll try and get a jump here. Ah! Fuck! Damn it! That was not the plan.
Light damage to the vehicle. Suspect still 10-8.
God, traffic's got a knack of coming up in the wrong spots, that's for sure. Right, well that's bounty done. I'm gonna make a U-turn and try and get that jump again. Apparently the cops say some funny shit when you get up into the air. Pull through here.
He's going right through the gas station. Right through the station.
Pumps have ignited.
Gas pumps have ignited.
Ha! Knew you were gonna say that.
He's gonna outrun me. I'm gonna try and stay with him.
Alright, let's get some air.
I'm trying to locate the vehicle. Stand by.
Hey, buddy! Oh, yes!
I got him. Code 3.
I think that's all my milestones done.
10:59. I'm gonna pin him when I get a chance.
You won't do anything.
We need another car. We just lost a unit.
Alright, I think I'll outrun these guys at speed.
Get those units over here now.
Although, I still gotta get bounties. There's something.
Inbound, but they're a few miles out.
Something tells me I should probably stick with this pursuit for a little bit, just so I can get the bounty, the thing built up. Ah, shit! I was trying to pull into that stadium there. God, imagine if it was just one cop that busted me. You brought that upon yourself there, buddy. Oh, there's another one up ahead. Sweet!
Dispatch 1025. I need a bus at my location. I have a visual.
Ah, that did nothing.
Still code 3. Vehicle just blew by me.
So I'm basically at this moment just trying to build my bounty up. Gotta get like 25,000 more? I'll lose them. Work it out from there. Those speed cameras will give me some. Straight ahead. There you go. Oh, they've changed this area up a little bit with the textures. You know, I used to listen to this Chase soundtrack a lot when I was a kid.
1033, I'm on my own. I need some more cover.
Suck it up, cupcake.
They're rolling as fast as they can. Hang on.
Ah!
Code 6 got away. He's in the area. Let's stay alert.
Units heading up to the pursuit call. Be advised, suspect was last reported eastbound through the stadium interchange. Squad should be set up.
There you go. I think the milestones will give you some bonus bounty too. Can't see how much that's given me.
Hey, what's up? It's Mia. Looks like Razor's keeping tabs on you. I guess he never figured he'd see you again.
I'm back,
I like
bitch.
the idea that he'll be looking over his shoulder from now on. Keep laying it down out there. I'll call you later.
It's like she's got something against Razor as well.
Nice run. Alright, here's the deal. Razor's left the borough. He's racing in Rockport. To get to him, you gotta go through the ranks of the blacklist and clean out each area. There's 3 areas known as boroughs. This here's Rosewood. Camden Beach is on the coast, and Rockport is right after it. Unless you have enough rep, you can't get into the next level of racing. To do that, you gotta win. There's no second place here. Just keep plowing through your objectives till you can challenge a blacklist racer. I'll feed you more info as I dig it up. Later.
Funny thing is, this guy Raj, you don't really know much about him. He's like that anonymous benefactor, and that's in a video game or something. Okay, well, if I get the speed camera, I'll have enough bounty, and then we just got to do the races. Probably should have let my nitrous charge up in hindsight. Did anyone see what the clock speed was? Ah, shit! God, imagine if I had a plugin installed that allows you guys in chat to send shit after me. Like, I don't know, get the cops on me, turn a traffic vehicle towards me so they crash into me or something? Oh boy, that would be chaos right there. Ah, I wish those drifts could last longer. Probably just need to tune the handling a little bit, that's all. Alright, I'm gonna get some insight. I want to figure out and see what this car... Ah, wrong button again. Let's see what this car needs to make it turbocharged. Because we all would like a turbocharged vehicle. Oh, you're right, Nick's Blood. It is Taz. Well, I'll be able to turbocharge this car once I defeat him. Just got to get the races done. Well, I've already got... I just got to do 2 more races. I'll do this toll booth. I like toll booth races. So toll booth races, for those that don't know, are like a time trial. Which is basically you've got a time limit to pass each checkpoint. And then when you pass the checkpoint, the time extends, but the goal is just not to run out of time. It's kind of like a circuit race in an arcade game. You've got this. Cheers, Nix. Am I pronouncing your name right, by the way, Nix Blood? Quite a nifty name you've got there. I don't know why, but there's just something about that letter combination, NYX, Nix, that just sounds cool. Woo! There you go. Time extension. From a Skyrim mod? Oh, okay. What Skyrim mod's that? Is that a, like a blood mod or something? If I had to take a guess by the name. God, I've not played Skyrim for ages. Follower. Ah, yeah. Pretty sure this car could probably go about 260 k's an hour. Yep, I've got the whole shebang set to kilometers per hour. You guys in the UK use miles per hour or something, don't you, Nix? Here we go, it's pretty much just been foot to the floor the whole time. Oh yeah, here we go, 270 k's an hour. Is probably the maximum. There's a downhill grade here, I'll see if I can pick up more. Okay, I have to assume maybe 280. Time for a coffee. Ah, yeah. Time it is for you right now, definitely would be coffee time. You know, I don't even drink coffee. I'm more of a Oh, come on! Oh, if traction didn't kick in, that would have looked so cool. I'm more of a hot chocolate person rather than a coffee drinker, honestly. Alright, one last race, and then we can challenge Taz. And then get that fucking turbocharger. I reckon we'll go for the sprint. I think the sprint will take a lot less time to complete. I usually tend to go for the short races, I'm not gonna lie. I'm the only one with headlights on. Need to be able to see in the dark, folks. Still gotta work on those launches. I try to do them all. Yeah, fair enough. No, I definitely do them if you would like get as much cash as you can. I tend to get the game done and then go back and just do all the races all over again. Oh, fuck. Mind you, maybe it does help towards the... I'm not too sure, actually. It helped towards the game completion percentage, that's for sure. Maybe I'll do them just for the hell of it. Each to their own, I guess. You know, what do you guys in chat reckon? Should I do them all, or should I only do what I need? Take only what you need, but never from greed. God, I've ditched the whole pack. I wonder how well Taz is gonna go when I face him. Oh shit! Shit! Wrong button. Ah! That's a yield, you stupid motherfucker! Might change the eyelids because I don't think the I think the decal's kind of exposing them a little. Oh god, this is the worst part of the map. They should bring this back to Star, if only. You can still download some of the old games like Need for Speed Pro Street from Origin, or EA now, so why can't you with this is my question. I think this Redux mod, though, is the closest we're going to get to a remaster of the game, though. I don't think EA would ever do a remaster of this, honestly, unless they were to sort of redo the story and put some of the modern Need for Speed physics in. Like, I don't know, the experience of Need for Speed Unbound mixed with a story like this.
Your wins have generated some hype and got the attention of Taz. He's the next Blacklist racer. Guy's nuts, and a major heat score, so watch yourself. He's waiting for your call. Later.
Wow. The bastard doesn't even know my phone number. You know what? I might actually just go ahead and challenge this guy. I want to unlock a turbocharger for this car. It sprints. I do like me some sprint races. You know, I must say, one thing I like about this game is that every Blacklist racer has their own little intro, and that it's not just the same shit over and over again. Oh yeah, now I'm not the only one with headlights on. Let's do this thing, Pally. You know, I'm not even going to use nitrous. Let's see how... Okay, yeah, he's used his. I suspect this one's going to be a bit of a high-speed highway race. Maybe not, because we're already off the highway. Ah, I changed the freaking button again. There you go. Ah, wrong button again! Ah, fuck's sake. I keep pressing LB thinking it's my shift down button, but no, I've got it set to X. Okay, well, he just hit some traffic. Whoa, that's a tight one. It's lagging a bit. This Civic's going far. At some point I might replace this car, but truth be told, I don't know what with. Get a drift going. Oh, that was nifty. Kind of defies logic in a way, because this thing is front-wheel drive. But yeah, no, if only EA makes a re-release of this. That or Carbon. I don't care if it's Need for Speed Most Wanted or Carbon that they do. They're both similar games in terms of physics anyway. I haven't played through Carbon yet, but I've started to. So I don't exactly know what the story's all about. I do know that they're both in the same universe though, the same storyline. Carbon goes straight after Most Wanted. Hate drags in this game. Oh boy. When I was a kid, I struggled with drags so badly. The shifting was okay, it's just the lane switching driver method. Like how you gotta switch lanes to avoid traffic instead of like just driving it yourself. And because of that, you got no idea whether your car's like not gonna steer enough and just slam into a car. Ah, fuck, my chair's collapsing. See if I can do this while driving. Ah. There you go, that's better. Max speed! Jeez, I'm ditching this guy, he's like a kilometer away! Well, that's a unique angle. Right, well there's another, for fuck's sake, chair. Nice J-turn there, Pally. Ah, my chair keeps going down. Like, I'm sitting down, but it just keeps lowering itself. Ah, there you go. That seems to have done the trick. Alright, he's gonna burn his nitrous. I like the trails that they leave behind. That's one thing they changed in this mod, the exhaust effects. Alright, let's see if he's got better handling than me. That's definitely a pedigree ad right there. Hey, buddy! God, he's gunning it today. I imagine he'd be getting pretty pissed off behind the wheel. Ah! There we go. Yep, I recognize that dog smile. I think they replaced some of the boards around here with real advertisements. Like, you know, there's the pedigree one back there. I saw one for Need for Speed Most Wanted itself during the Blacklist intro. Probably should have sent that donut down. Okay, question of the day is how fast can Taz even go? Or how fast can most AIs even go? Oh, this is a bad idea. I thought that was a shortcut. Ah! Okay, there was an attempt. GT Gamer 5, the worst possible drifter that you can meet. Seriously though, I'm terrible at drifting in games. You see me trying to drift in like Forza or Gran Turismo and I just don't do it very well at all. Like the best you'll see me do is slamming into a wall somewhere. Done. Let's turbocharge this thing. I might get a backroom marker for performance. See if I can put that towards a turbocharger. Oh, never mind, it's a suspension upgrade. Oh well, handling's good. And I got his car. Sweet! feel like I've got the best luck when it comes to winning Blacklist Rivals cars. I feel like they should make it so, you win the Rivals car anyway, because, God, that's loud.
Ready to go. You're in. I want to show you something. I hooked you up with access to the police database. You've been building a rap sheet with the cops. The more heat you bring down on yourself, the more hype and bounty come your way. So make sure you keep track of your rap sheet.
Well, what do we got here?
Nothing you're ever gonna get.
You're so sweet. You got lucky. Staying on the blacklist is gonna take a lot more than luck. And you better watch your back out there because, well, you never know what might happen, do you?
What, you gonna work this ride too?
Yeah. I don't know what your game is, but I'm gonna find out. You can't ride this sucker's hype forever. And when he burns out, no more free rides. I know you like it.
God, I love that look on the face.
Stay on top of that rap sheet. I gotta go. I'll hook up with you later.
The only problem with that is you can see the green reflections off the seat.
I'm impressed. Taz underestimated you and paid the price. Make sure you never do the same. I'll hook up with you later.
So what was I saying before that cutscene started? I was saying, something about... Crap, I can't remember. Payback is decent at drifting. I think on my last time I had like 136 mil bounty. Crikey dick. Did you ever play Carbon? Because in the cutscene, Cross says you have 150k. Alright, let's turbocharge this sucker. Ben, I was saying something, but I forgot what. Junkman. Well, at least we can get a thingy upgrade on it. A suspension upgrade, I mean. Do any of the regular upgrades make a difference? No, the Super Pro one, though, that's from Big Lou. Ah, turbocharger. Did I unlock anything else for this thing? Pro Engine's Izzy. Transmission's Vic. I don't have I've already got a good suspension on it. Nothing but better nitrous. Oh yeah, I can get some good tires. Brakes, we're good on brakes. There you go. That's pretty much best everything we can get. God, we're tuning this Civic. Might see if I can get my hands on another car though, because we all know what happens if your car gets impounded. It's like game over. Mind you, I do have Taz's car. Might get rid of it though, because I don't like it. How much do I have? 23,000. I don't think that's enough from... I don't think that's enough for another car. Let's check this out. I haven't been here for a while. Oh, the music's off. God, I like this detail. Pretty sure all they've got on me is... just my Civic. Yeah, just my Civic. It's funny, they just know what car you have right from the get-go. Even if you don't have... even if you haven't used a car before. Alright. I might do one more race. And then see if I can replace a car, although... you can't really get much money from all these races. Oh, there is a focus in this game. Oh, sweet! That's definitely one of the cars I'm gonna gun for. See, I drive a Ford Focus myself. Oh, that's nifty. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on one of those later on. Badass Baboon. That's a new name in the racer categories. Oh yeah, definitely feeling a difference in the handling now. I also like my Skyline as well. Oh, do you...
Attention all units. Numerous 911 calls are coming in reporting a group of reckless drivers. Suspects were last reported
We haven't crashed into anything.
on Campus Way. I need a unit to clear and start up.
Do you drive a Skyline or do you mean in game?
Any more details?
We don't have an accurate description at this time. We'll try to get that to you shortly.
We went too fast.
I'll go ahead and head up.
Okay, oh, okay. I thought you were meaning in real life. I would have been like, oh, that's cool. But you know, in real life I drive a Focus. It's a diesel, so it's not like one of the hatchback models, but still, I like Ford Focuses. Some of the cops are in our group. Let's see if the cops get onto our route. Whee! Can I cut through the... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. I thought I could take a shortcut. Pretty sure I'll catch him. These guys are easy to catch. Wow, there's a cop coming up really fast behind us, according to the map. What's that guy's name? Fridge. Oh, hey, fellas. What? He's not even engaged with me. He's too focused on that Cadillac.
Hey, I got some news about those pursuit milestones. Apparently, these things are thrown out there by blacklist racers. They're challenges to anyone who thinks they got what it takes to beat their records. If you want to get your name out there, this is the way to do it. The more pursuit milestones you beat, the more notorious you become on the blacklist.
Better get them all sorted then. Seriously, how did those cops... Oh, shit. How did that cop not even engage with me, even though I just drove right past him? He just put his full attention onto that Cadillac and just left it at that. Alright, well, I want to take a look at this. See? Ah, I should have used a speed breaker. I want to check when I unlock that Focus, or when I can actually get that Focus. Car dealership should be right over here, I'm sure. Oh, shit. Wrong button. There we go. No slamming into the walls today. Let's see. Fiat. Oh, yeah. These are like Gran Turismo 2 Legends right here. So there's that. 20V. Pointing at Firebird. Celica. Another Golf. That one's an R32. Silvia. Damn. I wouldn't have unlocked it yet. Supra. MR2. Nice. S2000. Nice. Oh, an older Evo. Jesus Christ, it's far down the list. Subaru. Ah, there you go. Focus RS. By beating Earl, Blacklist member number 9. Wow, I've got a long way to go before I can get my hands on a Focus. Oh, I can buy a GDR right now by the looks of things. By beating Webster. Audi Quattro. SLR McLaren. Or Veyron. They put quite a lot of the modern cars on here by the looks of things. Zonda F. Oh, classic Mercedes. McLaren F1. Man, this Redux mod's put a lot of high-performance cars in there. Still think I may stick with the BMW M3 GDR, though, when I'm done. Ford Puma. Should I go for the Ford Puma? Apparently this thing's got sod all top speed. Yeah, look at that. No top speed whatsoever. I could buy an Integra, though. Nah. Integra, Alfa Romeo, 240 SX, maybe? See if I can make that look like Need for Speed Pro Street. I might go miss the nifty compact and go for the Ford Puma. I might not be able to race it as effectively right now, but hey, it's a backup car in case I get busted in the Civic. It sounds kind of... Oh, there's a driver missing. Sounds kind of cool, though. 6,000 RPM, though. It's like this thing is a diesel. Oh, there is a driver. There now one just spawned. That was weird. I don't think this car can go very fast. I'm not gonna lie here. You know, this Civic will definitely take a lot of cake, that's for sure. I think in the end, though, the Puma's probably gonna have a lot more acceleration than the Civic once it's all fully tuned and all that. 10,500. Not worth selling for the Puma, I reckon. I think on that note, guys, I might go ahead and end the stream here. There's definitely going to be another Need for Speed Most Wanted stream in the future, though. I'm highly confident. Because this is a great game. And great games get... oh, shit, I didn't mean to click off the game. Hang on. Great games get great... I don't know. Get more attention? I don't know. Someone in chat finish that quote for me. You know, there's definitely going to be more streams. I love this game. And then once I think I'm done with this, I might stream Need for Speed Carbon as like a blind playthrough or something, because I've not played Carbon before. But definitely keep an eye out for the next Most Wanted stream. So those that tuned in today, thank you so much for tuning in. Really does mean a lot. Thanks Nick's Blood for the follow today, and Astral for the resub today. 7 months in a row. Well, not really in a row, but hey, still 7 months in general. I really appreciate it, you guys. I'll be live tomorrow with No Man's Sky. I'm kind of striking in between VR and non-VR. We're going to be continuing on with that expedition, assuming it's still going. If I go in VR, I better try not to mute my microphone by smacking into it like I did last time. The clip's in my Twitch channel if anyone wants to see it. I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube and Instagram very shortly, once I get all the subtitles and all those bits and bits edited. But yeah, that's all for tonight, folks. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I really appreciate you all for sticking around. It means a lot to me, guys. And until next time, this is GT Gamer 5, signing off.